Hi everybody, I hope you're all well and staying safe. About 10-15 years ago, I got an invite into a soiree. Yes, you heard it right, a soiree down at Carnell estate. The invite came from Mr. William Dick and his good wife Janice. That's where they both lived and Willie worked at that time. It was an absolute belter of a day. It was fantastic. There was a whole crowd of us there that day. There was myself, my wife Nancy, Bobby Jess and his wife Mary, obviously Willie and his wife Janice, and their two sons, Billy and Stuarty, were there. Janice's brother Gordon was there with his pal Stephen, and there was a couple of Willie's shooting pals, David Hervey and his wife Julia, and their young son Davy, and Kevin and Yvonne. That was the other couple that was there. It was a fantastic day. Unfortunately, Janice's mum and dad, Big Rab and Jenny, we can't forget them because they saved the day. The weather wasn't that great, it was about a rain forecast. And at the last minute, Big Rab and Jenny had went out and built a gazebo. So fortunately that kind of gave us a bit of shelter for the day, so hats off to Big Rab and Jenny. It was a fantastic day, as I say. We had clay pigeon shooting, fishing, a dram, blethering, laughing, joking. It was just a fantastic day. And you can't help but for fun when Bobby Jess and Willie Dick are there. Anyway, the following day I decided to put pen to paper. So I wrote a few lines regarding the day out. So I'd just like to give it to you now. And I'm reading it, by the way, folks. No memory stuff today. Okay, and it's called A Summer's Day. Upon a summer Sunday morn, when Mauchlin's skies were wet, we sallied forth in summer clays to meet the Carnell set. With eager heart and bated breath, anticipation high, we raised our gaze towards the heavens and prayed for weather dry, we hoped that day. Arriving there we gazed in awe to see a scene so busy. Some were trying to build a tent, and some were in a tizzy. Twa had horns and pockets, all the instruction book. Maist were shouting orders, and some just had a look without that day. With gazebo raised and dram and horn, and all the assembled gang, they sallied forth through falls of rain, with guns to cause a bang. Dave steps up to show the way, and skelps the clays a clatter. Best pal Will, he missed the lot, and we all fell with laughter, salute that day. Nance and Mary tried their luck. It was the first they'd shot. Bare wee Mary burst her skin, and Nance's een were shut. Bobby casually took the stance. What confidence he's got! With reflexes that are so quick. He almost shot the lot, with luck that day. Billy's next to try his aim, youth eagerness it shows, but after missing all the clays, decides to stick to crows. Stuarty boy with confidence will give the clays some stick. To cheers out loud he clatters three and claims his first hat trick. Fair chuffed that day. The lassies leave, they've had enough. I think their ears are sere. While back at hame both Jan and Jen a feast they did prepare. But hunters-gatherers to a man decided to stay put and wander down to Finley's pool to try and catch a trout. We flee that day. A fish was hooked, the shout went toot. Wee Stuart come running fast and played that trout just like a champ, as if it was his last. Then Will and Kev both shout, "We're in!" They pout like Posh and Becks. I fought a shoot with Kevin Trout. Fishing sure beats sex, says Kev that day. How good is life in days like this, with friends to meet and share, and countryside so beautiful, and dine and country fare. Observe that scene, the grass so green, the trout and water bright, bending trees, west coast breeze, swallows full in flight. Oh, joy that day. Such scenes like this can cure the soul, can make the heart feel good, can cause a need for whisky, and cause a need for food. So lightened hearts they wander home, to see what joys await. Oh, happy wife, a dram perhaps, or grub piled on a plate. Fair sterling that day. What feast awaits the hungry man upon yon table wide, so filled to overflowing, it buckles at the side? Steak and chicken burgers true, salad, bread and wine, says Will. It's just enough to keep me going until it's supper time. Fair stuff that day. Young Dave and Billy may spy the sweets, their eyes light up with glee, to see how much they both can eat before the rest can see. Wi' cannon, horn and bum and seat, young Dave perused the day, and cursed his luck, he'd lost at fish, then watched it swim away, nearly swore that day. To Gordon we'll thank you, and thanks to Stephen too, for cooking in a horse box, we hope it didn't. Phew! To Will and Jan who organised and made it all appear, a gracious thanks, it was bloody good, invite us back next year, fair great for that day. To Jen and Rab a special thanks, you really saved the day, by purchasing a fancy tent, to keep the storm at bay. What joy to see in big Rab's face, and Jen's I'm no so sure, she thinks the big yin drank too much, of amber nectar pure, oh that day. The day unwinds, we all relax, we sit around and yap, Yvonne and Julia still are sober, Nancy has a nap, the dogs mooch round for remnant snacks, Will for rum and coke, others hit the whiskey, while Dave blows out blue smoke. Oh, joyful scene. How many hertz this day converts to Scottish country life, how many hertz the day will lift, and free for daily strife. How many heads are calm and free, how many feeling frisky, how many heads will hurt the born for drinking too much whiskey. No regrets that day. Cheers folk, thank you very much and stay safe.